Okay. Okay, try now. Just keep bringing it down. Okay, stop now.
Holy shit.
But let's try again with my shield. Okay.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
How good is that?
In order to keep you down.
And it didn't count. I've still got 3 armor kits. It didn't count. Hey? And by the way, let's see how much damage I can do to swapping to my rifle. This is my SMG. Oh wait, I haven't procced it yet. I haven't procced it. Okay, so when I swap to my rifle, check how much damage I can do with one shot. 428.
Dead, man.
Hold on. Okay, go. Shoot me.
No chance.
Still got full armor. How's that? Okay, yes, that's lovely. That's a good one. You've even got an RNK chest. So you've got lots of incoming repairs. Lovely. Okay, now go.
Yeah, that worked.
Rogue agent eliminated.
Good, huh?
Now that worked well.
How good is that, dude?
You have found the counter for the pestilence assholes.
PvP currently is a bit of a strange state, to say the least. But I found a build that is very, very strong, that has everything. You know, the current state of the game, the TTK is very quick. You know, there's lots of True Patriot guys running around. I have found a build that will out-heal the True Patriot Pestilence builds by a country mile. This build is going to be called the Immortal build. You will out-DPS, outplay any kind of True Patriot, any kind of Pestilence build. You're going to be stacking a lot of incoming repairs, and this is an insanely good build for PvE, PvP, whatever, but in the Dark Zone it really shines, and this is actually more of a PvP build because that's how strong it is. Obviously, normally the stronger builds will be more viable in PvP. This is one of the, well, actually this is the strongest build in TU8 that I have used so far. It's really, really good. I've only been using it for a day, and I'm so happy. This is my new main build on my loadout, and I really want to share this with you guys. It's very, very strong, and it's insane. So let's go over it quickly. First and foremost, let's go over the specialization. You need to use the firewall, and there's only one reason, guys. I know that sounds funny, but actually no, there are 2 reasons, but not specifically. The shield is really, really good for this because you get a buff to damage. You get, I think I get 11% damage per target that's in front or behind me, to my teammates and for myself. So the damage is really, really good. And just to put this out there, we will be multiplying this damage as well, so you will be able to just destroy people. The armor kit is the reason why we're going to be using this. 200% armor and health over 10 seconds. What does that mean? We're going to be getting, for 10 seconds, you will be unkillable. Guys, absolutely immune to all damage. And you can proc your armor kits many, many times. It's really, really strong. We can be doing a lot of damage. The whole point of this build is survivability and damage. And you can absolutely wreck people whilst surviving for a long time. It's really, really good, especially, like I said, the time to kill is a bit tricky right now. This is a great build. So let's go over it more in detail. So just make sure everything else is active. I'm going to be using the rifle because we want to keep this up to spec with what the best gun is in PvP right now, which is the M1A rifle. So make sure you've got rifle damage on. We're going to be using this shield as well. Just make sure everything else is active. Okay, so this build is going to be a bit tricky to implement into your loadout because there are a few pieces you're going to be needing. But after a bit of farming, you guys can do it. I wouldn't imagine it takes more than a few hours. Okay, so we're going to be focusing on being a tank. 1.4 million armor, which is great because we're going to be getting a lot back from it. So I'm using the M1A, the classic M1A, because it just hits hard. We're not speccing into damage. We don't even need to. So I'm going to explain exactly what this build does and how it works after I show you the weapon. So Rifleman is something you guys need to use because this is multiplicative damage that we're going to be adding on top of this. So this will be multiplied. So landing a headshot adds a stacker bonus plus 10% weapon damage. This will help us. We're not using boomerang because we don't have max out crit chance on this build. So make sure you guys, when you're modding it, put crit chance on all the mods. On the site, magazine 5 rounds. On the rail, 5% crit chance, which is very, very nice. Okay, so as you guys can see, I am stacking incoming repairs. And we're going to be using, by the way guys, most talents in the Dark Zone do not work. If you did not see my video, it'll be at the end of this video or in the description. Most talents do not work on your backpack. We have got the only talent that I found to actually work the best, which is versatile. Now, there's a reason why we're going to be using efficient and versatile. I will get to those individual pieces, but versatile gives us such a huge amount of multiplicative damage that we will be able to 2 to 3 shot agents. With this build as well, we're tanky. We're stacking incoming repairs with all the various pieces, which we're going to go over. So you can run around, you can proc an armor kit, and you get a ridiculous amount. I think it's going to be something like 500%. It's unreal, and you just don't die. It's really, really strong, and it's a blast to use even in PvE. So we're going to go over each individual piece. Now the mask is something a bit odd. Now, we need a blue mod slot on this build. Everywhere we possibly can, we need to be getting blue mod slots. There's a reason for that. So I've gone for this one because it's got a blue mod slot and because I can get extra crit chance with this. Just from this is 16%, which is just great. You know, I wanted one weapon damage piece. You guys can go for it. Go for full armor if you would like. Remember, my builds are all templates for you guys to work upon. You can go full armor if you want to, but I wanted to just hit a bit harder. So I've gone for this. The Seska crit chance. Then this is the most important thing, incoming repairs. This will stack. This will work with the chest piece talent, guys. And the armor kit in the specialization tree. It will actually buff it. So this is why we're going to be healing such an insane amount. So make sure you guys have put that on. Incoming repair mods, always do that. The chest piece. Very important to have a chest piece like this. You don't have to have a 511, but as long as you have efficient, and you can alter. So as you guys can see, 511s, we've got some RNK. Make sure you alter them so that you have the same amount as I, because you're going to need that incoming repairs, 15%. 170k armor, explosive hazard. You know, we want to be very tanky from this chest piece. Incoming repairs 17% with efficient. Using an armor kit has a 50% chance to not consume the armor kit. Specialization armor kit bonus is increased by 100%. But incoming repairs multiplies this. It gives us way more armor from this. And you could even try different specialization armor kits if you want to, but this one is just insane. So make sure you guys have this. On the holster, now I'm going to be utilizing the shield. Now, funny enough, before we go into the holster, my shield is currently not only delivering me damage, but it's allowing me to tank quite a bit because it's actually a tier 5 shield. By the way, guys, it's a tier 5 because of all the blues. So the RNK is a perfect combination with this because we get incoming repairs, another 15%. That, remember guys, multiplies with the armor specialization kit from efficient. Then shield health, explosive resistance. You guys can put crit chance if you want, but explosive resistance is great. The shield that we will be using will be able to tank a lot of damage. And obviously we get incoming repairs and that beautiful 10% shield health. This is a named holster, the Forge. So make sure to try and farm this. Just go farmed holsters in the targeted loot section. Then the backpack. Now, out of all the testing I did in the Dark Zone, I did make a video. Versatile is one of the only talents that actually work in the Dark Zone. This is why this is going to be such a good PvP build. So make sure you guys use a healer guard because it's got a blue mod slot. You can use a 511 and swap, then maybe use a healer guard chest piece. But remember, we need that blue mod slot. 17.5% incoming repairs. You can go with whatever you want as long as you guys have got armor. Versatile. Amplifies. Remember, that's multiplicative. Amplifies total weapon damage for 10 seconds. So it matches the chest piece when swapping between your primary and secondary weapons if they are different. Now this is very easy. You just swap weapons and we are getting 35% multiplicative damage, by the way, which stacks with riflemen with our rifles because it's 35 for rifles within, further than 25 meters. So in the beginning, I showed you guys a bit of gameplay. That didn't even proc. It didn't proc because I wasn't further away. I wasn't far away enough. You can really do a lot of damage with this. This talent allows you to spec into being a tank, because swapping to your weapons is pretty easy. That's why I've got an SMG on as my secondary, because we get 35% with SMGs as well, and you can just shred people to pieces with the SMG also. Plus, it stacks with the Lady Death, so the way that this build synergizes is so incredibly good. This is my new main build, and it's just crazy strong. It's really fun to use as well, so, and it works. I think that's the most important thing, so make sure you guys utilize this talent. It's a must. Then the gloves, these are death grips as well. This is another named item that will really help you guys. Roll armor, the 2-piece 511 incoming repairs. We have got armor percentage on kill 5%. Doesn't sound like much, but every kill we're getting 5% armor of 1.4 million. That's not bad, so make sure you guys use it. It does help, and we need the 2-piece anyway. Knee pads, I've gone for the Fox's Prayer. They will be getting changed in the update, but for now, they're still really good. Damage to targets out of cover. That's more damage for us, and another 10%, which is a must. And I've rolled armor on these. So you guys hopefully can, do this to yours if you don't have any. Go and farm in the targeted loot for knee pads, and you will hopefully get this, or even just Overlord. It's up to you guys which one you want to do. So we're going to go over the stats now. We've got some pretty good stats. I've got just under 30% crit chance, which isn't bad, because trust me, you will be hitting very hard with this. If we look over here, we've got some decent amounts of damage, funny enough, even though this is more of a utility tank build. If I go down, we're going to go to the, well, incoming repairs is astronomical right now, 82%, which is insane. Now you guys can do the math. I have got so much repairing, incoming repairs from the efficient armor kit, so I'll be just absolutely immune to all kinds of damage. And the cool part of this is, the reason why this build could even be used in legendary missions is because this incoming repairs will allow my healers in my team to give me 80% more heals on top of what they already do, because incoming repairs works on my teammates' skills coming towards me. So it's just, you get so much from this, and incoming repairs is so good. I've also got some hazard protection and explosive resistance. Now hazard protection, it's going to help me a bit, but I've tried 100% hazard protection. You still can get 2-tapped by skills. It's very tricky right now. I think they need to redo hazard protection. It's a bit difficult. So let's go over the skills I'm using. You guys need to use the shield. It's so potent, and you can tank a lot with this. Tier 5 shield, it's lovely. You can fire your rifle from the shield while doing lots of damage, being able to tank a lot, and you get a damage bonus to enemies. And then the drone, I've got a defender drone. You guys can use whatever skill you want. That's just to allow me to tank more. So obviously the secondary, the Lady Death, you guys want to get this, you farm in the New York named bosses all over the map. It's easier to just go around the control points and look for them. That's the best way to get it. Just randomly roaming bosses in New York. That's how we got it. I just use this not because of what it is. It just looks cool on my back. I will swap to this gun if I need to, and it will give me 35% extra multiplicative damage, which is really good. But that's not really the focus, because it's a bit underwhelming with the magazine size, and you can use whatever SMG you want, or even shotguns. You guys can go crazy, but the whole point of it is to swap and get that massive damage from riflemen. I think the best part of this build is that you feel more confident, because if you get that armor proc, that armor kit off, you will, guys, I'm not joking, you will 1v4 a whole team in the Dark Zone without a problem. You are just absolutely immune to everything. You don't die. It's so strong. We've got incoming repairs all over the place. This build really feels good, and I feel like this could potentially be the strongest build in the Dark Zone right now. It's so good. Versatile is crazy strong. Everything just works really well, and I'm very happy with this. Even having the shield that's tier 5, I mean, come on. It's just fun to use, great build. I rate this a 10 out of 10. It really is my favorite build so far. This is what I'm going to be using a lot. I'm going to try and min-max this, possibly get a better pair of gloves or knee pads or whatever, even though they're pretty decent. Get that yellow away, but it's completely up to you guys. You can do whatever you want. Use it as a template, work upon it, and change it up to your playstyle. So I hope you guys enjoy this build video. Leave a like, subscribe, make sure to follow me on Twitch as well. Leave a link in the description, and I'll be seeing everybody in the next video. Peace out.